But a lot of things weren't like the problem with in 3.0 was like, in my opinion, like autos is OP, right?
Autos.
Like they had the repair station, the location, they had so many mechanics.
Do you mean H&O or autos?
Around autos that they fuck everybody else, and there's no real like competition, right? Like if you want like, and that's just my personal preference. Like I'm not trying to talk shit. I like the people that RP it and whatever, but it's not like a bad, I don't think that's the wrong thing to point out, right? It's not like toxic, I don't think. But like just the way that things are set up, autos, like very early stages, is just, it has too many mechanical benefits for anyone else to compete with. Like, so they were able to subsidize, because they have the mechanic shop, they have the gas station.
Oh yeah,
they have the location.
Yeah, the dealership there as well.
Right? When you have too much like monopoly of things, you're able to do stuff that like no one else can compete with. Like
they also have the VIN scratch. They're the only mechanic shop that has VIN scratch sales as well. Like you can transfer VIN scratches, and nobody even knew about that. They kept that on the DL until I asked about it.
Oh yeah, exactly. NPDM, right? That's what I was missing. So you're able to do things like, yeah, you know what I mean? Which is cool, but it creates stagnation in the business RP front.
Yeah.
I'd even say the same problem exists with like Cerberus in general.
Oh,
to say like Cerberus RP is not good or whatever, but there is that side effect, is that no one can ever compete because ingrained, like yes, the people that like, you know, I mean, I was a part of it too on Nino for a long time, you know, before I turned to Cerberus. Like, to me, that was more interesting, right? Where like Roosters had to compete with Burger Shot.
Yeah.
They both provided very similar things, but like things used to change all the time where one side would get the edge or the other side would get the edge. So you had to role play out advertising and getting people to come there. Remember we did the whole coupon thing, and like we did the whole like delivery thing, and there was like, you know, there was a lot of things that we did in order, you had to role play a lot of work in order to get the sales. But over time, I feel like when the competition went down, the monopolization ends up making it where no one, like, what is there, right? You just automatically are going to come out on top no matter what. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I 100% get that, and this comment is honestly the right way to put it. The reality is, you either get everything or you get nothing. To be real, they fucked. I think what fucked up, not quote unquote fucked up, but I think what not messed up things, but like made things worse is for what he's talking about. I think is when they started doing the market, the Dean's World and the Polito shit. I think when other places started getting food, this, that, and the third, and it went from getting, you know, because for a while it was just Maldini's, Roosters, and Burger Shot, and then Cafe was getting made, so it took a little bit. Or I don't remember if was brought in at the same time as Maldini's. I don't remember, but once that happened, and then everybody else started getting food, and all that bullshit, like I think that's what fucked up a lot of things. But at the same time, it's like you either have that, or you either have 4 shops, or you give opportunity to all civilians. You know what I mean? You know, I think stuff like that, or like, you know, I can get. It's just shit like that. That's when everything got. That's the business RP just wasn't there anymore because nothing was exclusive. For me, my favorite time of roleplay was during the businesses. Was when for me, my favorite time was when I was It was before the tuner shop, when I was role playing with Dean Watson, and we used to do events with the casino, and then like I had that rivalry with Leslie Lingberg, and then like Buddha was trying. That was my favorite time in business RP. before Cerberus was a thing, but like connections, people were starting to take alliances and like shit like that. I fucking like the tuner shop saga. Like I loved all that, bro. That was my favorite time in roleplay because business actually mattered because we were still in the beginning stages of the server and setting up for the future. And like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just really liked it, bro. I miss those days, to be honest. I really do. I miss the early 3.0 business RP, bro. The first VOC, we had beef, and then because of that shit, right? Because of that, we had the VLC shit with the first fight night with Dean Watson and Eddie to that beef, and then it was just great, bro. Like I wish we can go back to those times, and low key, that's why I'm really excited for like that's the only portion of hardcore of what I'm excited for. I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck about hardcore in terms of like, oh, like you die, you this and that. I don't care about any of that. I just want to. I'm looking forward to starting fresh in terms of like business, and like, but at the same time, I'm honestly worried because I feel like not worried, but like I feel like it's just gonna happen again. Like the same people are gonna still hang out with the same people, and like this like Cerberus is just gonna get remade. Eddie's probably gonna go join them this time, and then or like I don't like no, it's not gonna be different. I feel like it's gonna be the same. I don't know. You and Uchi fighting for April, yeah, like that shit was funny as fuck, bro. Like all that I missed like that whole time. That shit was so funny. Like all the RP was like peak. That was peak RP, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I was missing.
Yeah. Yeah, the friends are gonna stay with the friends. Obviously, I mean it makes sense, but it just, you know. Vinny finds out street team is selling guns under market value.
But have you not paid me from the last?
Yeah, I did, Vinny.
No, you didn't. I only have 500 grand in my blue salvage account.
Well, then that sounds like a you problem, mate.